So camp's over. As you can see, not really at camp anymore. Yep, that back there, that's Boston. And I'm here because camp for 2013 for me is over. And what a 3 months it's been. And when you say it's been 3 months, that seems like a long time, but it's absolutely flown by. So this video is kind of just a final rundown of my last week in the closing stages of Camp Let's. Literally just after I made my last video, I had another highlight of camp. We had a King of the Ski Dock competition. Pretty much me, along with all the other crew skippers, got on the ski dock in the middle of the lake and tried to throw each other off of it. Last man standing wins. Or in this case, last woman standing, because a girl won. I got pushed off. Oh no! No! Not by a girl, but I got pushed off. Meh. And then something pretty exciting happened at camp. We had Camp Let's' first ever colour war. For those of you who don't know what colour war is, pretty much they just cut the whole camp in half and then compete against each other. Camp Let's has never done a colour war before, but I came to camp and told them about colour war at my last camp, and they loved the idea so much that they kind of took it under their wing, and we did one because of me. Like I said, it was our first one, so we didn't want to jump in at the deep end. Usually a colour war can be up to like a week long. We did it for a day, but what a day. Team Blue and Team Red went up against it just for the day. They hired their captains, they got all hyped up, they went absolutely mental, spent the whole day doing the kind of activities and stuff that went towards points, which included a whole camp relay. That's pretty much exactly how it sounds. Every camper gets involved, they do one position each, and counsellors get involved as well, and they go from one end of the camp to the other, running around like absolute mad people, all in one big race. So I wasn't actually on red or blue team. Unfortunately, I had to be neutral on the purple team because I'm a support staff member, I'm a crew skipper. So the crew skippers and specialists are all neutral and help kind of run the game to make sure that everything goes nice and smoothly. But that did mean I got to hype up the crowd and then just generally make them more excited. Colour War then came to an end with our last ever closing campfire, which was quite emotional. Both teams did a song, a dance and a skit, and then there was the big reveal of who won the first ever Camp Let's Colour War. And the winners were the red team. And the purple team didn't want to feel left out with all the performances and stuff. So we did a little medley of songs, which was pretty fun.
I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
I even had a solo. Oh yeah. Everybody!
Yeah!
Rock your body!
Yeah!
So after closing campfire, that was pretty much it. The kids left the next day. We all got a bit emotional, had a few hugs, and celebrated because we didn't have to look after kids anymore. And then we had the big campus cleanup. Literally about 6 hours worth of cleaning. And oh, so much cleaning. Then that evening we went for our staff banquet. You know, we all got dressed up, all had a good time, chilled out, reflected on our summer, gave out a few awards. It was a really good time. And then left camp for 2013. And that's the last of Camp Let's for the summer. It's been an amazing summer. I've had amazing kids. I've had brilliant people to work with. I've done some stupid things. I've done some funny things. And I don't regret one single bit of it. Like I said in my first video, I was hired as a paintball instructor. And then they offered me the crew skipper role, which I was quite scared about taking because I didn't want to kind of be left out of the being involved with the kids and doing certain things. But it turns out being a crew skipper meant I got to do everything and more, and I couldn't be happier with the decision I made to go to this camp and the decision to become a crew skipper. I may have had added responsibility, but I truly believe that I probably had 10 times more fun than if I hadn't taken it. And what I loved about the whole of this summer is that I got to go somewhere and be completely myself and be the idiot that I am really in front of a whole load of random new people. And none of them really cared. They all thought it was quite funny. And generally that's what camp is. You can go somewhere and be completely yourself and everyone loves you for it. And half the time you're not usually the weirdest one there anyway. There are some oddballs at camp, but they're brilliant. So now that's all done, I can start my travels. First stop, Boston. Been here for a couple of days now, went to Harvard, went up a very tall building and looked down at the rest of Boston. That was nice. And then I've just generally been chilling out because it's good to not be working for the first time in 3 months. Tomorrow I leave for New York, then I'm there for one night, and then I get to start my Camp America trek, which is going to be absolutely awesome. And you are going to get to see everything that I do on it. So watch this space, because I will be getting a new video to you of me trekking around all of America as soon as possible. Goodbye.
Den camera go, I don't know what I will.